Hi guys, welcome to a gold lap guide for the current Gran Turismo lap time challenge at the Red Bull Ring, featuring the Nissan GTR GT3, which features in the brand new Gran Turismo movie, featuring the guy out of Stranger Things, which I can't wait to see. I've currently got a time in the top 400, which should hopefully be good enough for those lovely 2 million credits, fingers crossed. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we exit the last corner in third gear, just kiss the sausage on the inside there, and use all the revs in this car, so no problems there at all as we come down into turn 1. And the first braking marker is the 100, and we're going to brake down into second gear. Now you're going to get all 4 tyres off the tarmac. As long as you leave 2 on the red and white curb, you're absolutely fine. Nice and aggressive downshift down to second gear, and just before the apex we're going to flick it back up to third again. Be careful of that sausage, don't take too much of that because it'll disrupt the car. Again, if you keep 2 tyres on the red and white curbing there, you'll be absolutely fine for track limits. Now you're flat out all the way down to the next corner. And I just want to say guys, thank you very much for all the support. We're approaching 400 subscribers, which is absolutely unreal, so really appreciate it, cheers. The next braking point is the 100 yet again. Now with this one, you got to make sure you don't actually get all 4 tyres off the tarmac like you did on the first one, because the braking capability of the car is massively reduced. Just keep 2 tyres on the tarmac, you should be absolutely fine. Nicely aggressively down the gears into first gear, and again we're just going to kiss this sausage on the inside here, and just before the apex I get up to second gear and start applying the power. Be very careful with wheel spin, easy to spin the car, regulate the throttle if you need to, and get the car out of there as quick as possible. So down the hill we go, down to turn 5, turn 4, whatever it is. This one's a bit more tricky because it's downhill and it's slightly off camber, but 100 is where we are braking at again, and we're going to aggressively go down to first gear. So braking down here, third to second, just to first, while we get the car in. Again, get to the apex, start applying power in second, and flick it up to third gear for the exit. You can floor the throttle here, you shouldn't get too much wheel spin. Use all the road on the left hand side, you should be absolutely fine. Get the car out of there. Up to the next braking point, it's just before this 50 mark. Now I say it's about 60 to 70 metres. I'm going to brake down into second gear. Again, this is a bit tricky, it's slightly off camber. Be a little bit patient with it. Up into third gear, apply the power as quick as you can, and use all the circuit on the right hand side. Again, you can use 2 tyres on the red and white curbing and you should be right for track limits. The next braking point is where the short track just comes in on the right hand side there, just the start of that. And again, we're going to brake down into third gear. And all I'm focusing on now is getting the car rotated and get on the power as early as possible. So use some of this inside curb, it'll help pull the car around. Power nice and early, use all the circuit on the right hand side as well. Again, 2 tyres on the red and white curbing, you're fine for track limits, and away we go. Come on towards the end of the lap now. The next braking point is just before this marshal post on the left hand side. Again, it's 60 to 70 metres away from the corner. We're going to brake down into third gear, and we're going to cut as much of this corner as we can, just avoid the grass on the inside. Carry a bit of extra speed through there. Again, keep 2 right hand side tyres on the red and white curbing. And the last braking point is where this Austrian flag, or just before the Austrian flag ends on the left hand side here. Now I'm going to do it down to third gear. I've seen a lot of replays go down to second. I just like third gear better. I think second overslows it for me, but give it a try in second or third, it's up to you. Now I like to cut this corner as much as possible. As long as you leave your left hand tyres on the red and white curbing, you're okay. Any more inside that, you'll get a track limit penalty. And up to the line, and we're going to cross this for a 129.077, which again is good enough for 1.15% and a time in the top 400. So I'll leave you with the lap in cockpit view so you can see all the steering inputs. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate the support. If you've got any value out of this, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's continue this journey on to 1,000 subscribers. Thanks guys, appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.